Welcome back, legends.
Let's go! Yo, listen up, about to tell you some tales of fighters and wizard shuriken and sails. The ups, the downs, the wins, the fails, and heroes that would make the Avengers pale. Madara Uchiha, he's a goddess shinobi, dunking on allied forces harder than freaking Kobe. Heading over to Marineford, ready to take the risk. You see, Wiper crack the air with one blow off his fist. Brighter than the sun, hotter than you can see. Oh my god, Goku just went Super Saiyan 3 with no Naruto, Luffy, the Dragon Ball 7. We about to crank the speed out all the way up to 11. You just died and you're about to be led to the greatest show this side of anime heaven. So sit down and stay tuned. Hey yo, DJ Spin, welcome to the show. This is Anime Legends. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Afro X. Welcome to the 27th episode of Anime Legends. Today we're going to be talking about a anime that is very near and dear to my heart, that I watched a very long time ago. But I loved it all the same, and it's definitely on my list of animes that I would watch again. We are going to be talking about the Inland Sea Bride. In Japanese, that is Seto no Hanayome, but the show is better known as My Bride is a Mermaid. Which may sound like a hilarious premise, like something from the anime nowadays, like The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. But let me tell you, this is a great show. It's a really great anime, and I highly recommend it. Before all that, though, I do have a couple of announcements that I wanted to bring to everyone's attention. First off, just the regular ones. We do have a Patreon, and you can support the AfroX channel there. The amounts are $5, $10, $30, $50, and $100 a month. That is a monthly subscription, but you will get a lot of good perks. Pretty much at the $5 and $10 level, you're going to get your name shown and announced at the end of every video. That's just a given. Once you hit the $30 level, things really start ramping up, really start happening. At the $30 level, you're going to get a link to my personal Discord, the AfroX AMA, and you will be able to see every video that I create one day early. So you will get early access to that. You'll also be able to chat with me, and the people who talk to me there are gonna be the people that I take recommendations from first. If you're on the Discord and you say, hey, make a video about The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's probably a really crappy anime, but I will do it anyway. So, that was about the Patreon. Otherwise, at teespring.com, slash, I think it's like C2 slash AfroX. We have the AfroX t-shirt. On the front it has the logo. On the back it has the slogan, "Stay legendary." Get yourself a piece of AfroX merch today. And, yeah, that's good stuff. That's good scrimshaw. Hey, Legendary Anime JP Fan 2 showed up. He says, my favorite anime. It's a good one. Are you talking about the time I got reincarnated as a slime, or are you talking about my bride as a mermaid? Because, yeah. I mean, I don't know about the slime one. I haven't watched it yet, but my bride as a mermaid is a great one. Anyways, there was just one thing I wanted to fit in here before we start the show proper. I've been looking at the analytics. Bride as a mermaid. Yes. Okay. So I've been looking at the analytics, and I have found something that is really of interest, which is that the biggest video that is getting watched on my channel is a 30-second video that I made a long time ago of Courage the Cowardly Dog theme, but I replaced all the monsters on the TV in the theme with SCP monsters. And that has become so wildly popular that it has now hit I believe it has hit almost 10,000 views, either 1,000 or 10,000 views, something like that. But anyways, it is apparently the most popular video on my channel, which is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it is drawing views to my channel, and that is great. I love that. But it is also a curse because it's drawing the wrong type of crowd to my channel. And these aren't bad people at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that these are people who are interested in nostalgia, who are into humor, who are probably into TikToks because they enjoy 30-second videos. But they're not the group of people who are into anime education, AMVs, stuff like that. And so I'm kind of stuck at a point here. My only thought that I could think of to maybe remedy the situation would be to put that video on, and the thing is, it's because it's skewing all my results. I can't tell what I should be pushing while that is on there because it's skewing all of the results. So what I've considered doing is taking that video and putting it, what I call, in the vault, making it a unlisted video for 1 week, and then seeing what rises to the top, what kind of what kind of comes out of that, so we can see a real good view of what actually is popular on this channel, because I would like to see that without having all the data fall into the Courage the Cowardly Dog hole. But yeah. Anyways, there is that. Also, and this is just a small thing, but according to the analytics, most of the people who watch my content are unique viewers, which means these are viewers who have not subscribed yet. So here it is. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell and choose all, so you can get all my content, because because I'm still working on creating a complete guide to One Piece. That's still on my radar. So yeah. Any other news? The only other news is at the same time that this live stream started, my newest AMV dropped, and that was an AMV for the song Can You Feel My Heart, better known as the song for the meme Average Fan versus Average Enjoyer, in parentheses Giga Chad. But yeah, you can go check that out after the stream. Don't do it right now, but after the stream. So that starts that off. So we're gonna get right into things. All right. What anime slash manga have you watched slash read this week? Inquiring minds would like to know. Anyways, as for me, I'll admit I was bad. I didn't read any of One Piece this week. I didn't get that in. So I'm still, excuse me, kind of lost there. But I did watch all my Friday night anime shows this week, and some extra ones actually. I really got caught up in My Hero Academia. I think I only haven't seen the newest one. But anyways, still watching The World Ends With You. That's getting very interesting as we discover that, spoiler alert, Joshua is the one who killed Neku when he was alive. And then still watching Hitman Reborn. We're just getting to the part where they're about to attack the Millefiore family. And I was really upset this week because they did a flashback episode. They framed it as Gokudera running after a flame cat. And the whole time he's thinking about everything that's happened, and pretty much it was just a flashback episode about everything that's happened in the 100 years in the future arc. So that was kind of boring. Anyways, then we got to then I watched My Hero Academia, which now I've caught up to episode 112, and that is Tomoda Shigaraki Origin. Where pretty much we get to learn all about Shigaraki's origins, and we get to see the moment where he actually killed his entire family by accident just because of his ability. Which honestly is very heartbreaking to see. Very emotionally rocking. So if you're not very emotionally stable, I wouldn't recommend it. Because it does take it takes a lot of a steel stomach. So that was My Hero Academia. Then I'm still watching Sword Art Online Alicization. Right now, just finding out that Kirito is supposed to do something to fix the world that they're in, but he can't really do it because, in the words of Michael Jackson, you're a vegetable. No offense to anyone out there who actually has to work with or is a vegetable, but Kirito is literally a vegetable. Okay, not literally, but yeah. Anyways, that's Sword Art Online Alicization. Then there is Excel World, which, as you might know, Excel World is actually the same world as Sword Art Online, but set 20 years in the future, which is very interesting. In Excel World, Hayuki is still having to figure out how to pretty much fight on his own. I'm almost to the end of the series. I'm like 3 episodes off. But anyways, we're pretty much getting to him teaching Cyan Pile how to do the incarnation system. Then after Excel World, we have Akame Got Kill, which was really sad this week because, spoiler alert, Shell died. She's the one who carried the big scissor blades, and she died in a horrible way. She got shot through the heart. She wasn't to blame, and that enemy girl gave love a bad name. And then she was bitten in half by the giant dog Imperial Arms. Yeah, and she was still alive. She was still helping out, casting a bright light so that mine could get away. And then she was just eaten. She was just straight up eaten, which was really sad. And it sucked. Because she was such a nice character. Anyways, so then we get to what is it? Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I just got to the part where he finally unleashes sun breathing for the first time, and Nezuko does her demon blood art explosive blood, and they manage to defeat one of the 12 Kizuki, the spider guy. Then I continued watching Trace, which isn't really an anime. It's Filipino based, but still pretty interesting, still kind of self-contained stories. There's no real serialized plot line to it yet. So that's all the anime that I've watched this week. But let me hear from you, and we will go from there. Looking at the comments, Legendary Anime JP Fan 2 says Tsukihime remake is extremely huge right now. That is good to know. That might be something for me to look into and to talk about on the live stream. Hey, Tricks the Anime Haters in here. He said, damn, dude, this is earlier. Sup, everyone? Hey, what's up, Tricks? Good to see you, man. Good to have you in here. Good for the support. Anyways, yeah. So that was Trix's anime goes. I did not watch none this week, but read manga. And that's good too. You kind of did the opposite of me. I didn't read manga this week, but I did watch anime. All right. So we are at 19 minutes in, which is great. It's awesome. And it is the starting point for the anime I'm going to be talking about this week. And I actually did some research so I can give you a lot more information. And yeah. So what we are going to be talking about today here, let me check my notes. We are going to be talking about the anime My Bride is a Mermaid, a great anime that started in September of 2010. Its Japanese name is Sero no Hanayome, which literally translates to Inland Sea Bride. Well, it literally translates to Bride of the Inland Sea, but Inland Sea Bride. So, the plot of My Bride is a Mermaid. My Bride is a Mermaid is somewhere between, it's like a harem comedy and action, like all in one. Um, which it has equal parts of each, which is why I think it ended up so well. So anyway, the plot of it is Nagasumi Michichio. He is drowning one day, and all of a sudden he gets saved by a mermaid. This mermaid's name is Sun Seto, or in Japanese it's San Seto. What's funny is there's kind of a reference here to the movie Kill Bill, because Sun Seto, well, San Seto or Seto-san, uh, in Japanese literally translates to the bride, which I thought was really funny when I figured it out. Because in Kill Bill, the main character is also called the bride. But anyway, Sun Seto, she rescues Nagasumi, and in mermaid law, in mermaid culture, there is in this anime there is a rule, because in this anime the mermaids are like the yakuza. They are thugs and thieves. They're pretty much like the mafia. Um, and so there's a rule that if a human sees the true form of a mermaid, like with their tail and everything, that either the human or the mermaid has to be executed. This is not a tenable position for either of them, either Nagasumi or Sun. And so the Seto family comes up with the idea that Sun and Nagasumi will get married, and since he is part of the Seto family now, he can't be executed, or he can't be harmed, technically. Anyways, so that is pretty much the main basis of it. Everything else that happens in the series is kind of harem jokes, or Sun's dad trying to jokingly murder Nagasumi. But yeah, because he doesn't approve of it. But anyways, so some of the other characters that are in here are Gozaburo, that is Sun's father. He's the one who's always jokingly trying to kill Nagasumi, and stuff like that. And then there is Nagasumi's best friend, who is named Hideyoshi Sarutobi. If those two names sound familiar, it's because Hideyoshi was a character in the anime Baka and Test Summon the Beast, and Sarutobi is the last name of the one of the clans in Naruto. Apparently, the name Sarutobi has something to do with monkeys. I wonder if it even means monkey itself. But anyways, Hideyoshi Sarutobi is in the English anime adaptation. He's known as Chimp. His nickname is Chimp. And he also is very hairy and looks like a chimp. Then there is Lunar Eromai. She is another member of the kind of under the ocean mafia, and she's from a different family, and so she gets jealous of Sun, and kind of thinks that Sun is kind of like showing off Nagasumi to everybody and stuff, and so she tries to steal him away from her. Then there is Mawari Zenigata. If Zenigata sounds familiar, it's because it's the name of the police officer in the anime. God, what is it? Lupin the Third. In Lupin the Third. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. In the anime Lupin the Third, And Zenigata must have something to do with, or that name must have something to do with police officers, because she also wants to be a police officer. Whenever she is trying to keep the peace or order people around, there's a police whistle blowing in the background. But she is Nagasumi's childhood friend who also has a crush on her. She's the girl next door childhood friend, part of the harem. So we have main love interest, Sunseto. We have the jealous girl slash tsundere, Lunar Etomai, and we have the girl next door slash childhood friend, Mawari Zenigata. So just a little bit of information about these. I didn't get full info on all of them. I ran out of time, but Nagasumi Michishio, the main character, is voiced by Takahiro Mizushima. Now, Mizushima-san, he also played Tempesta in Fairy Tail. I haven't seen Fairy Tail, so I don't really know that much about it. But if you've seen it, then you probably know what I'm talking about, even though I don't. In the English version, he's voiced by Todd Haberkorn, who is probably most famous for voicing Italy in the anime Hitalia. But Todd Haberkorn is a very, very good voice actor, very well known. Sunseto, voiced by Haruko Momoi. I couldn't really find a lot of information on her. She's kind of, I think, more of a pop idol than a voice actress. But what I did find is she played Why Not in the Pokemon anime movie Camp Pikachu. I thought that was interesting. And then in the English version, Sunseto was played by Alexis Tipton, very, very well known voice actress in anime. She played Honey in Space Dandy. Pretty much, she's the character that she plays the characters that are lusty, seductive, stuff like that. But she always plays the younger, attractive women. Now, the older attractive women, that usually goes to like Colleen Clinkenbeard. That's what you're going to be looking at. Just one more thing about Todd Haberkorn. Todd Haberkorn plays a lot of the very high-pitched main characters, people who are like really squirrely, stuff like that. Gozaburo Seto, that son's father, he's played by Kenta Miyake, and Kenta Miyake played Jirobo of the Sound 4 in Naruto. So a lot of references to Naruto here. And in the English version, Gozaburo is played by John Swazi, who famously played Crocodile in One Piece. So that is a very big name, because Crocodile is a huge character in One Piece. Hideyoshi Sarutobi, aka Chimp, is voiced by Masahito Yabe and Anthony Bowling. I didn't get any references for those because, like I said, I ran out of time. Lunar Etomai is voiced by Sakura Nogawa and Cherami Lei. Cherami, I absolutely love that name. It's an amazing name, Cherami. Mawari Zenigata is voiced by Rika Morinaga and Caitlin Glass. Caitlin Glass, I believe, is another very famous voice actress. I don't remember what she does off the top of my head, but you guys can look that up yourselves. So pretty much the last thing I want to talk about with My Bride is a Mermaid is that the whole show, the whole Yakuza thing really centers around one quote that is very, very cool that I think is very interesting that it was put into an anime. But Sunseto, her kind of slogan when she needs to be brave or something like that is honor among thieves is honor under the seas, which I really think is a really good sentiment there. But yeah, Altogether, Bride is a Mermaid is, or My Bride is a Mermaid is a great anime. I definitely recommend you watch it. I would definitely give it a, well, no show can ever be a 10, but I would give it as close to a 10 as you could give it. I'd give it a 9.5. Because it is great. And honestly, it's probably the best harem anime that I've ever seen. Now, if we're talking harem animes, I mean, there's a few that you have to point out. There is Hayore Niruko-san. That is the one about the all the Lovecraftian monsters being in a harem with this random guy. And then there is Monster Musume, of course. Monster Musume is probably one of the more famous harem animes. And then there's like reverse harems, like Ouran High School Host Club, where there's pretty much a bunch of guys that are all hitting on one girl. Excuse me. But yeah. So I mean that's all I really had for my content for today. If there's anything that you wanted to bring up in the chat about My Bride is a Mermaid or any other harem animes or anything you just want to talk about, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm gonna start looking at the chat here right now. Actually, Trix says, "Bride is a Mermaid. It's been years since I watched this." Yeah, me too. Anyways, going on about harem animes. I mean, they come in all shapes and sizes. Rosario and Vampire was a great one. I definitely recommend that. The second girl's father is a Terminator. Oh yeah, he he is. There is that "I'll be back" part. That is actually very funny. Oh, I also was going to mention one of the things I like about My Bride is a Mermaid is that Sun Seto is very independent, and she doesn't really need Nagasumi to save her. In fact, at the end of the show, in like the final battle against the quote unquote villain that they have, she actually is the one that really takes on the more shonen characteristics, and she ends up defeating the bad guy herself, or she ends up defeating the bad guy, but she also like realizes that she needs the help of Nagasumi and stuff like that. Like there's a very touching ending where they're like, hey, you know what, we work well together, we're supposed to be together, stuff like that, where it's not just like, hey, this is range, but it's actually like a, hey, I want to be with you because I love you and we work well together thing. I just thought that was really, really nice. But yeah. Other harem animes. I did mention Rosario and Vampire. I did mention Ouran High School Host Club. To Love Rue. I mean, to just off the top of my head, To Love Rue is another one that's very interesting. I didn't get very far into that one. Masa-san is the best waifu / husbando. Masa. Remind me which character Masa was again. I will admit I didn't look through the entire list of characters while I was doing the study. I was just looking at the main characters. But yes, remind me who Masa is again. Because yes, we're gonna get to that. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna see here really quick if I can't bring up the intro to My Bride is a Mermaid. Showing the intro might get this video copyrighted, but it's okay because I don't get paid. Okay. Let's take a look at this. All right, that's good. Yeah. He's a black guy. Okay, so I saw him in the intro, and I know who you're talking about. He is very, very funny. I do like him with the shades. Yes, opening scene, says legendary anime JP fan 2. Wakashi. Trick says, forgot how funny this opening was. It is super funny, and I love it. Look at Nagasarete Ainanto opening. Okay. I mean, listen, we got time. Were you guys able to hear it? Because I hope you were. I'm not sure if you can, but let me know if you're able to hear it. Oh, this is just the music from it. Oh, where's an actual video? That's the full episode. Okay, beautiful. Oops. There we go. That is a very interesting opening. I have never seen Nagasarete Airanto, but just from that looks interesting. I should look into that. Oh, shoot. My headphones just unplugged from the mic. We good. Trick said I heard it just fine. Okay, good. Well, that's good to know in the future. Oh, top one. The top one was just the audio, so I thought I'd find an actual video of it. But that does look really, really sweet. So we've come to the 45-minute mark, which is actually very perfect because I can close this off with just the stuff I was talking about again at the beginning. In case you missed it, Trix, I think you missed the important thing in the beginning. Oh, and I also have an extra announcement too. So, anyways, regular announcements. We have a Patreon. The donation amounts are $5, $10, $30, $50, and $100 a month. That's a monthly subscription. At $5 and $10, you're going to get your name shown and announced at the end of every video. That is a given. I do want to make something clear that just because of how they work, I won't be putting people's names I won't be putting people's names specifically at the end of music videos, just because music videos kind of have to stand on their own. But any of the videos that are like anime education, memes, stuff like that, definitely getting your name shown and announced at the end of those videos, which I will be doing more of very soon. They just take a little bit more time to make than AMVs do. And yeah, so at the $30 mark, you get a link to my Discord, the AfroX AMA, and you can talk to me on there, chat with me. Anybody who is on there is going to get every video a day early. So that's very exciting. And you're also going to have first dibs on recommending anything to me. If you want me to watch and review Naga Sorete Airanto, I will. But if you donate $30 and get the link to the Discord, I'll probably do it a hell of a lot sooner. But yeah. So that is that. teespring.com/C2/AfroX, I believe, is the link. If that's incorrect, the link is in the description. That will bring you to the site where you can buy AfroX merch. There is a t-shirt there, different sizes. You can get whatever you want. On the front, it has the AfroX logo. On the back, it's going to have the AfroX slogan, which is "Stay Legendary." So there is that. I think it'd be really cool if I made some Anime Legends merch soon. I've been trying to think of a slogan to put with that, and due to a joke that was told once on this stream, I think the slogan should be "Big Dude Do Stuff," which would be very funny. Anyways, there's that. Then the thing I was announcing, Tricks, that I don't think you heard, was that there is a video that is skewing all my data results. Is a video that I made a while ago called "Courage the Cowardly Dog in the SCP Universe." Yes. Trix says, "Yo, there is merch." Yes, Trix, there is definitely merch. In fact, while I have a minute here, let me see if I can find it. Now, let me just share this so that you can see it here. And there it is. Yes, this is at teespring.com. And that is not the correct actually, that might be. There's a shorter link, I know, that is in my description, but I believe it is teespring.com/afrox-2. So this is it. This is the shirt on a white background, AfroX logo on the front, and as you can see on the back, there is the "Stay Legendary" slogan. So yeah, you can get that. That's $30. I believe they said 10% of that will go to the channel. So that's another way you can keep supporting me. But yeah, that is the merch. But yes, the video skewing our results is my Courage the Cowardly Dog in SCP Universe video. Tons of people are watching it. Tons of people that aren't subscribed are watching it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in unlisted for a week, just so I can really see the analytics go up and down, see what comes out, and see what is really becoming popular on this channel. So I'm just going to do that experiment. And I will get back to you on that. In other news, I have a huge announcement. Huge announcement. Which is that this is the 27th episode of Anime Legends. On the 30th episode, coming up in about 3 weeks now, the 30th episode is not going to be about a specific anime. The 30th episode is going to be my 300 subscriber special. On that one, I'm going to try to get a couple people that I really like in here. We're of course gonna I'm of course gonna ask Victor to be on the stream. That's a given. Also, I have a friend who is another big Anituber that you might have heard of. His channel is called Sosapotence 3000, I believe it is. But yes, Andrew Sosa is gonna be on the stream on that day, and he does reviews of the new Dragon Ball Super manga. He is very into the anime called Baki the Grappler, so he is just going to be a font of information for that to do. And don't let him know, but I'm hoping to have them both play Anime Jeopardy for the 300 subscriber special. So that will be very fun. Anyways, let me see. Was there anything else that I was going to talk about? No, I didn't have anything else unless you guys have something that you wanted to say in the comments that you wanted to mention. That is all for me right now. Next week, I believe I'm going to do an Anime Legends on we might want to keep it ocean themed. I might do Squid Girl, or we could do Princess Jellyfish. There's just so many. We should keep a nautical theme. This month's theme, nautical animes. Well, this month's already over, but maybe beginning of October is Halloween on the Seas month. Oh, that reminds me, on the last week of October, we need to do a review of a horror anime, which means I have to watch a horror anime, which really, really sucks. I don't like horror. Trix asks, how does it feel to live stream this early? It feels okay. It doesn't feel very different. I'm glad that I did my research. I'm glad that I have all my thoughts together. And I'm glad I'm not yawning as much. I did yawn once during this one. But otherwise, this feels good. I mean, at the height of the stream, we had 3 people watching, which was great. I have been considering doing the live stream earlier in the day, just because more people would likely be able to watch it. But yeah, if you think it's better earlier in the day, or if you guys think it's better earlier in the day, then that would be great. Otherwise, we can still keep it going at 9 p.m. Be our little 9 p.m. thing. Yeah. But yeah, that was all I had. So I am going to have the new AfroX intro play you out. If I can get it up here. Stay legendary. Enter at your own peril, past the bolted doors where impossible things may happen that the world's never seen before.